What's up, you guys? Look, I just popping in here like I was just really listening to some music, and I got tired of listening to music. I was checking my YouTube, and I'm just going through things, right? And so it's a lot of people that I don't it's a lot of channels I don't watch. So I block a lot of content creators. I blocked a lot. And then you know what? You know what I was thinking? Son, I was like, how they do it? Like how you do it? And that's the one puzzling thing with so little information. Son, these people be out here making, and then I don't know how much they making money. But son, what I do know is when I look at, and I've been out here so many years, 14 years. But I be like, how you do it? How you do it with no information? And I can only speak for my side as a content creator, as a reader. But I be like, how you do it, son? How you giving no information and you turning 21,000 views? You getting 156K views and you're giving 10-minute videos and you're giving no information. And I'm like, I don't want to say everybody's a part of something, but you got to think about it. So you got to think about it. How are you able to reach these numbers? How are you getting so many numbers with so little information? Is it because I can't even say it's because it's a pretty face? Because some of these chicks, some of these people, some of these readers, some of these dudes, they not cute. Some of them they don't look good. Some of them don't show their face. So I just be like, what is it? What's the niche? Because I've been on here 14 years. I'm not just be like, man, what is your niche, son? Because I go in depth and I'm very deep in my readings. They don't give you nothing. And then when I do see, and everybody still loves it. Son, everybody follows each other. They follow every single reading. They jump from chat to chat. Like people get in my chat here. I see y'all in other people's chats in their lives. But my thing is, they all say the same topic. Oh, now everybody knows who you really are. Nobody has their own niche. It's kind of like everybody is following. It's like nobody is a leader on here. And it's just like maybe that's the niche for them is to not be a leader and be a follower. Because I'm a leader. So I'm not going to follow anything on here. But what I keep seeing here, and then that's the other thing about the downloads that I get. That's why sometimes I take the downloads back when I get the downloads about the readers. Because it's like how you do it. You don't give no information. You're not talking about nothing. You sit there, you got a pound of makeup on. Some of you got a pound of makeup on. You're not talking about nothing. And it's like nobody is really going to say nothing about this. Everybody's going to keep following these people and hitting the like button and finessing them own selves. You can't finesse me because a pretty face cannot finesse me. Son, you out here telling somebody nothing. You telling somebody something a reader said 3 days ago. It just really weird. Okay. Oh, look. You thought that would hurt my feelings, baby. Sit right there in the chat. That don't hurt my feelings. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. It's like it don't make no sense because you're not giving no knowledge. What you're doing is just only talking. You're seeing like a script. Half of them use a script. I just like it's really, really puzzling to me that a lot of people are getting so much for nothing. It's like you're out here and you're just putting out content. And these are the people that you see out here that put up like one live a day, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. Some might do like 2 hours. Some might do an hour. But what are you putting out? It's dang show not the information I'm putting out. Half of them I see they piggyback off each other. And they piggyback off of content I drop, other people drop. Because a lot of content that I drop, an hour later, another reader is live posting, or it's something that I said in the reading, and they're 30 minutes later putting up something. I smile for the camera all the time. So you up in here, I don't know what that is, but you don't bug me. I mean, hey, you ain't hurting my feelings. So it's nothing that you can say. I smile for the camera all the time. I still look good. So I don't know. So Mario, find something else to talk about because I smile in the camera. I'm confident in myself. You can't hurt my feelings. So talking about me, talking about my teeth, son, I smile in the camera all day young. You can't hurt my feelings. So back to what I was saying here. So I'm gonna leave you in the chat. You think you hurting somebody's feelings? You can. Okay. So stay right there and keep on talking about me. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't get it. It don't make sense. It's like, what are you talking about? What's your niche? What is the thing that's making people? And that's my thing for the people that's in my chat, because I can call a lot of y'all in my chat that follow these same people. Because of course I'm in the chat, I'm in the lives when y'all go to the lives, and so it's like, what is it that you seeing in these people? Because they're giving you no information. Some of them, like some of the late night readers that I catch, like I see, like I ain't gonna say your name, son, but a lot of y'all, the men that's in here, like the first couple of men that just got in here, I see y'all in their readings, and it's like, man, shorty do up, don't be talking about nothing. And some of them sound like they be drunk in the middle of the night when y'all get on there, and I be in the chat and I be like, oh, sad up in there, like, and then y'all be like giving them praises, and then you be like, go ahead, mommy. You be sending them roses and stuff like that, and I'm like, son, what are you sending roses for? And then it be stuck on one card. Someone have one card on the screen. They'll be talking about nothing. It just be really weird. And so for my question to the ones that's in here, what are you getting out of them? For the ones that's in here, what do you see in them? Like, what do you get out of these readers? Because I don't have to call y'all name, but you in here. Like, what do you get from them? When you come in my live, you get a lot of tea. You get a lot of information. I break it down. I make sure I'm thorough in my readings. And they sit there and they don't give you nothing. So I'm like, man, is it the dude that be emailing me, the Indian guy in Pakistan, that you can pay $8 per video or something here to get 10,000 views for one video? Because I'm like, man, what is it? Because y'all not speaking of nothing. And then if you notice how it rose, of course you make more money possibly off of videos, but at the same time you making a video about nothing. So then you have to question how you making so many views off a video that's 10 minutes that's saying nothing. How are you getting 200K views off a video when you ain't even said if the police was involved, the crime scene, you ain't mentioned a name, you ain't mentioned a street, you ain't mentioned a color or a car, you ain't did nothing. One of the things that I just was watching was one of the readers, and I saw like 5 readers do the same reading, was your story broke my heart. And I'm like, what the hell? Everybody doing the same reading, 3 days, and it's another reader, and all of them doing the same headline. The whole headline says, your story broke my heart. And I'm like, man, first off, if we real seers, we're going to get our own downloads. Everybody is not getting the download to say, your story broke my heart. So is it a follow? I really feel like it's a follow. They all talk in circles. I really feel like the same thing, Christy, that they all talk in circles. They don't give you no information. But these are the readers that YouTube is a blessing. Like they getting, I really feel like YouTube, I guess they not hip to the $8 you can pay, $6 you can pay for per video. I can pay $6 right now to a guy in Guatemala or whatever here, and he gonna turn my videos and he gonna make sure I get 20K views. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna get no likes behind it. Now I did that like years ago. I learned my lesson behind it because it did not work. But that's the only thing I can think of. Is like maybe you all here paying somebody here to make sure that one video get 100, because that's what he offer. You get him $6, $8 per video, $20 per video, and one video he can bring you 120K views. For some of them, he do it 7 days a week for one video, and I'm just like, man, and I don't pay for that. But I'm just telling you what I got offered when I first initially started YouTube 14 years ago on Oshun House, on my original channel that they stole Oshun House. And King Bluff, I got his email. I got the email where he pointed out the SEO and everything on my channel. And he was like, if you give me this much, we can build your channel up. So I'm just like, man, is this what these people are doing? Because it's people like me that actually put in hard work on our videos, and I give you detailed information. But I can go to a reader that I just was looking at that just said your story broke my heart. But then you look at three more readers, they said the same exact title. Your story broke my heart. Like, wait a minute. Are y'all running in pack? You working for the same group? Or you paying that $8, $6, the $66 a package that he have to drop one video and spin it for 7 days, or he can spin it like he'll do 7 days, he can do a month, it depends on what you pay for, because every day you can pay him $8 per video or $6 per video for a certain amount of views and likes. I don't pay for it, but I'm just saying, I know why, because he sent me the package deal. And he told me about the package that he offers. So this ain't no cap. I can show y'all in both of my emails, my Win Cierra and my Rare Breed, where he sent me the package, because it's beyond belief that readers out here, and I can only speak for my end because I'm only a reader, okay? But I can speak for myself, even like people that I watch grow. And I don't have to keep saying their names of these readers, because someone was broke, busted, and disgusted before they started a couple years ago. And son, they weren't living in the houses that they were living in. They weren't making the views that they were making. And then they're making absurd videos, and they're making hella views off of it and likes. And I'm just like, I can't fathom how. And I be wanting to ask, that's why I'm on here, like I'm asking some of the dudes, and the first 3 dudes that was popped in on my live sign, I saw you in these readings. So I'm like, what are you getting out of them? Because I sat in the video, I sat in the live with a couple of the dudes that's in the first 3 dudes that's on the live, and I love you too, daddy. And I know you might get upset that I said it, but I ain't said your name. But the first 3 dudes in here, I done sat in late night. Everybody think I'm always asleep. I'm not always asleep. I might just be listening. And sometimes these reader pop in. I done block heck of readers on here. Hella readers. Because I get tired of everybody saying the same message. Or after I drop a live, then there they go with a message that is a verbatim. And verbatim is almost the exact to what it is that you say if you don't know what verbatim is. So I'll drop a live, and then next thing I know, another live comes in, and it literally be verbatim to what it is that I said. Like they took the words right out of my mouth. Like I regurgitated it and gave it right to them. And so some of the dudes that I see in here, and some of the people that I see in my chat, and then of course YouTube algorithm actually shows me that predominantly most of my readers, most of my subs and members go to these exact same reader pages. So of course in algorithm I see it. So I'll go on there, and I'm in y'all chat. I'm in the chat with, I don't chat, but I know some of y'all see my name because it'll say Oshun says hello. Even though I ain't say hello, I'm just breezing through because I can just be in the little, what you call them, and it'll pop in. And I see some of my subs and my members in there, and I'm just like, what you getting? Because they'll be even encouraging the woman. Like one reader, and I ain't got to talk about nobody roses, but you be sending roses to roses. So, and I'm like, man, what did she say? What did he say? He sounded like he was drunk. He sounded like he was on drugs. What did you get out the reading? And y'all be blessing them, and y'all be like, yes, mommy, go girl, for the girls, because there be girls in there too. And I just like, man, what did you get out the reading? And so I'll double back to my reading to make sure. I'm like, maybe I might need to change something that I'm doing. But then I'll go back and listen to myself like, son, no, I don't need to change nothing, because They sound like drunks. Some of them sound like drunks. Some of them sound like they high. Some of them sound like they reading a script from Chat GPT or StreamYard, because we can make scripts. I can make a script on Chat GPT and I can read from a script. And you would think it's literally a whole reading. And I explained that to y'all before, that I can go on Chat GPT and type in my cards and tell Chat GPT to create me a script, and I can put it on the like a what is it, like a projector, and I'll have the screen rolling, and it'll have all the words on there rolling, just like celebrities do in the background, where a celebrity reads off the prompter, the teleprompter. So StreamYard offers that feature, and so StreamYard and Chat GPT, you can do the same thing. You can actually have a prompter. And so a lot of y'all be falling for stuff that I know as a content creator, that I know some of them, they use the script and they read literally, because you can actually get the script to be the way you actually want it to be. It can actually say, it can talk like a conversation. Like, would you be my best friend? I want you around me all the time. Like, it would be on some best friend type ish. And it will also actually, if you use the voice activator, it actually builds a rapport in a relationship with you. And it will start talking to you as if it really knows you. And so I can build a rapport with ChatGPT and build a whole script. And so some of these readers that I listen to, and I can only speak for YouTube readers, I noticed that they're reading a teleprompter or they're reading a script. What they'll do, sometimes some of them have it up on TV, some of them have it up on an additional phone. And I'm just like, man, for the ones that be in the chat, and I ain't gotta say half of y'all names that's in my chat right now. I'm telling you, I see you in there, and y'all be giving praises like it's the Most High, and then they be talking about nothing, and then y'all get in my chat. And then you be like, yes, yeah, this. And I'm like, son, you don't even, that's why sometimes I don't respond to some people, because I really don't want to put their business out, that they really be ick riding or click riding, because you're not getting no tea. Some of them get up in here with pound cake of makeup, and they just on there with their titties out, sitting in lingerie. And I'm like, wait a minute, if you're coming for a reading, why your itties out? Why your butt out? Why you so like you about to go to the club? Why you it be weird. I don't know who you talking about. At least he's positive. LOL. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, because I don't see nothing positive about that. That's not positive. Because looking at titties, if you in there for a reading, why are you looking at titties? Why isn't your reading making sense? So I don't know what Aaron talking about, and I hate to pull your card and pull you out, but that don't make sense, because titties out, you over here talking about, you over here looking for information about your family and inheritance, and all of this stuff. But yeah, oh wait, you finessed by itties? You finessed by somebody that's a pretty face that ain't giving you information. So you spending your whole paycheck on a pretty face. Now this is just for some with a pretty face. So you spending your money on a pretty face that have no substance. So that's just like the readers that I do. That's the 7 of Cups. There's somebody here with beauty, with no substance. Because a lot of these people be on here with no substance. And then they be they be reading you a whole script that they concocted. And then y'all be quick to spend $2,000, $1,000 off of nothing. And then you run back to a reader like me and be like, can you tell me this? Well, wait a minute. I just saw you in such and such reading a few minutes ago when they was live, or when they had the upload, and I got the premiere, and I'm in there with you, and you was all praises to the Most High type energy in the reading. But then you run back over here to my channel, to my go ahead, sis this, sis that, bro this, I love you. Yeah, sis, you gonna get your blessings. You gonna get your blessings. Wait a minute. But you just blessed them over here with 2,000. You just blessed them over here, and it's no shade, but because it shows up on the screen when I'm in the chat. I'm in the chat, so it show up. You just sent $500. They just sent $2,000. They just sent a super chat for 500 or whatever those little stickers is. And I'm like, wait a minute. Then you run back over here to my channel and you get mad about me not giving you a date. So then I start to change and I give y'all dates. I start doing this. I don't know what you talking about sitting here. What happened? I just literally, I am so blunt out my mouth. Dreams. I'm not even trying to be funny. You sitting over here saying, what happened? If you just tune into the reading, it ain't even a reading. I'm literally having a conversation with y'all and I'm literally being straight up. I don't bite my tongue or do nothing. I am straight up. When I'm in my readings, I'm being straight up with you the same way I'm being straight up now. So if you're not understanding what I'm saying, you might need to rewind the video, this live back a little bit, or just read the title because it's verbatim and it's self-explanatory. So nothing happened. I'm literally saying exactly what it is. I'm not biting my tongue, not being vague. I'm not cutting corners or doing nothing. I came out the closet with everything. Okay? So you said if you try to bite your tongue, you probably miss it. Wow. Okay? So take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. You know I don't care about you talking about my teeth. It is nothing to me. I'm very confident in myself. So if you sitting over here talking about my teeth, again, fine. Find something else to do because that don't bother me. I'm confident. I smile on the camera all day long. If I was somebody with low self-esteem, then I would have a problem. But you sitting over here doing something that I don't care about. Okay? So that don't make sense. And then I laugh at stupid stuff like that as well. So I don't know. Save yourself. Okay? If you coming over here trying to talk about me, so what? I look good. Okay? And as long as I know that, I don't care about your opinion. So keep making your opinions. So back to what I was saying here. For those who are in here, and I ain't gotta pull nobody cards and say y'all names because it would be so embarrassing for me to pull your card and say that I saw you. And thank you so much here. Thank you so much. I know I'm beautiful. I'm very confident. And that's not ego. That's just confidence. Why? Because I've been, when I was younger, I've been through the mud. So I've been through people. I've been through the phase. People talking about my teeth. So what? I'm 38 years old. I got a 6-year-old daughter. Nobody cares about that. At 38, I'm almost 40, son. About to be in menopause. Nobody cares about you talking about my teeth. Son, look good. So, and I appreciate you saying that I am beautiful. So thank you so much. But yeah, my thing is just like, how is this possible? That's my biggest thing. How is it possible that you sit in a reading, because someone sound like Lush, like they drunk a bottle, like a fifth of hen, a liter of wine, and y'all be up in there and y'all be praising. And I'll be like, what do you get? And then it's obvious that people piggyback off people. It's obvious that some are part of groups. Why? Because they get up in there and say, such and such reader is my friend. Such and such reader is my this and that and this and that. I don't know one reader on here personally. Not one reader. So what I get is that so this must be a group of followers that's a part of maybe a elite group or some sort of group here that's able to finesse behind the screen on YouTube and possibly pay a few dollars, or they're using the people in Dominican Republic, Pakistan, and sending like $6 or $8 per video, because I work every day, 7 days a week. They work every other day or every few days, and they post one video, and they'll turn 200 and some K, and they'll have 2,000 likes. And I'm like, man, so because I'm a person here that likes to learn and see that maybe it's something that I'm not doing right, I'll sit there and I'll sit in the reading. This is why I pop in. I'll sit. And so I'll get in the reading and try to figure out, like, maybe I need to work on this. Maybe I need to work on that. Because it's never not about jealousy or nothing that. I'm always trying to figure out what it is that I can do better to progress on my end. So I'll sit there and I'll be like, man, son, you ain't doing nothing. What are you getting these likes for? Some of them, they look good because some of them have on lingerie. Some of them have on booty shorts. Some of them, this is what I have noticed. Some of them are all do this one little thing. Halfway through the video, through their video or their live, they'll find some reason, and all of them do it at like the same time, like 8 to 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes in, and they'll all get up. They'll get up, turn around, go walk like they left something or look for something with their booty out. Or they'll have on like booty shorts. Or they'll have on something here that'll give like attention to the screen. And I just like, man. And before I wanted to say it, I had to watch a few readers do the same exact thing. And I was like, hold up. And then they come back with nothing in their hand. Oh, let me go do this. And they'll walk around the corner. They'll walk to the stand, they'll bend over or do something, and they'll come back to the camera. But the reason they left to go over there was to retrieve some and to do something, and then they come back to the camera with nothing. So I be like, is this like a thing? Somebody that's training them and teaching them, like, you should do this, show a little cleavage, show a little boobage. Now, don't get me wrong, my dress here was low, but that's the way a sundress is. So it was just made like that. But other than that, when y'all do see me, y'all see me clothed. Because this is my work, this business. Now, it's business. But this is what I do notice in these readers. They'll get up, and then, like, what's the thing with, I can see if your name was lingerie and tarot. So I be like, why you wearing lingerie? Like, why you got your titties out? Why you got your butt out? And you doing a tarot reading, and then you talking about somebody's family, people that died. You talking about an inheritance. You talking about kids. But wait a minute, how can I focus on a reading if I'm looking at biggies or I'm looking at a butt? So that don't make sense. These are all the things as a real person I look at. And how can I confide in you if this is what I'm only seeing? And then you say that you're not an easy, or you're not a Tatiana, you're not promiscuous, but all you doing is showing flags of that you are, and you're a reader. And of course, I already showed y'all and told y'all a million readers that sell tarot and booty. This ain't no cap. I can call out some people. It ain't no cap. It's right here on YouTube. So it's just like, man, for the dudes that be in there, it's like, I don't know. Do these men not know their worth? Do they not know that they can get something better? Because some of the men in here be over there showing them, sending them roses and love, and then they be lying about the work. Like some of the readers, I even paid couple readers to do a reading for me. Son ain't never did my reading, ain't give me my money. I got one reader right now, and she only owed me $40. But you know how many years ago that was? 5 years ago. Because son got smart with me and everything over my $40. But here her ass is with dreads in her hair now, because her and her daughter was struggling before. And so I was like, she had a sale. I got a reading, and her name started with a J, and in the middle of it is a K. So I ain't got to talk about her, but I'm going to be real. And she can lie. I got receipts on it. I got a couple readers on here. No reading. No refund. Got smart with me on a refund. I just don't know. Yeah, I really feel like it is a script, or they're paying these people the $8, the $6 per video, because who can turn, and then some of them will tell y'all that they came famous from TikTok. Okay, so what? I do my schoolwork. So I go to TikTok and I'll find out if they was on TikTok big. Now some of them was, but it definitely ain't what they producing on here. Again, it's a niche over there as well. So again, I'm just like, man, what is it? And I don't even know what the title is that I put on here, but I know it says something about how they do it. How you do it. Because you're not a genie. You're not a magician. You really got to be paying somebody, or you sucking Engling, or you doing something to make it to the top, or you a part of the squad. Because remember when I first started this new page, I told y'all about how there are several groups on here, that I had did my research on, that there's several elite groups on here that you can be a part of. And they also talk about, when they explain the groups to me, they talk about how you are able to turn numbers with being a part of these groups. Now, the niche that I thought it was at first, it said 50K, but I'm learning that people beneath me that got like 25K, 11K, they turning out of this world numbers. And it's like, the T ain't my T. And I'm not better than nobody, and I don't brag, but I'm very good at what I do. Why? Because I was born a psychic. Half of these people are tarot readers. So I just be like, how you doing it? Just how you doing it? You said I got that ish, and people started talking about that ish. TikTok is not really serious. I've been on TikTok for a long time too. It's really not that. It's more to it. And I don't know what it is, but it's more to it. And a lot of people won't speak on it. But hey, y'all already know I got a big mouth, and I'm gonna always speak my mind. Why? Because a closed mouth don't get fed. It don't even matter what you think about me or how you feel. Because people gonna twist this and be like, oh, you just jealous. Jealous of what? I give you more tea than somebody give you in 2 minutes. They give you an 8-minute reading, a 2-minute reading. I make sure I break it down thoroughly to tell you if it was your mama, your cousin, your auntie, your ex-boyfriend, where they went to, the conversation that they done had. They ain't telling you none of this. I'll get inside the enemy mind. Okay? They be over here telling you some stuff that they done said in my reading and I heard, and they done went and spend it. I tell y'all about the life insurance policy, and then I said policy. You know how many readers that came right after my reading today and did the exact, said your sister and this policy? I'm like, man, son, come on now. Because when you listen to the reading, I don't care how many cards they turn, it's verbatim. You got to listen to the words that they say. I can flip 1,000,000 cards and convince you that I'm reading the cards. I can take notes from a reading that I just listened to and get on there and verbatim give you the same reading that you was just listening to with somebody. A lot of people not thinking logically, because a lot of people be out here like, nah, it's not possible. It's the best reader. Cierra, you need a reader. For somebody that is a great reader like me, you might need a great reader. So I go look at these great readers that y'all send me, and I'm like, man, science cap. Why? Because I'm an energy reader first. So I ain't gonna have to say none of their names. I'm gonna just say, yo, what do you mean I need a great reader? Because when I go listen to the readers you send me, they be trash. Because they still not giving the information or the insight that I get. A lot of them be confused. A lot of be like, if I ever get, sometimes I'll tell y'all, like, I don't know what I don't know. And then I'll tune in to give you more information about it. Some of them be like, half the reader, I don't know. Wait a minute. So now you got memberships at $29. You got memberships and you don't know? You can't tell me what the conversation that they had on the phone was? I can tell you what they said on the phone. I can tell you what they said to the school counselor. I be telling you what they said to the judge. I can tell you what she was singing on his mic while she was down there. What her mind was thinking. You ain't getting none of that. And then the ones that kill me is the 3-minute ones. Dang, you out here doing a 3-minute reading. And on that 3-minute reading, they got 200K. 200K on the reading. Wait a minute. You got 200K views for a 3-minute video, which could have been considered as a short. And now you got 2,051 likes. Oh, so I tried that method, that niche too. I said, okay, so she did a couple videos and she wrote some stuff across the screen. So let me test this out too. So I do the same thing. I'm going to do it my way though. I pick up what I picked up from it, like the whatever they was using. So I started doing my little shorts, my little videos, and I'm writing across the screen, and I'm putting angel number 555, but it's still my way, not theirs, not copying. But so because I'm trying to figure out what is the best way to rise. And so I'll go on there and I'll try to learn. It's a learning thing. I try to learn from other people, not copy. I'm a learner. So I learn and I'll perfect it my way and do it my way. So I'll do my readers, which y'all have seen that now I have stopped doing it, doing my shorts and putting like the 555, the numbers, because I'm like, man, I'm taking more time and pulling angel numbers, because me, I pull each number. I pull my angel numbers. I channel the numbers. I don't just put numbers up there because I just say I'm gonna put a 11111. I actually make sure it correlates with the reading and do all that. So when I started doing that, I was like, okay, this a little bit more time. I even broke it down to y'all how I used to do it, because I have a whiteboard, and I'll do 5 lives, 3 videos, and a couple shorts. And so what I would do is to put angel numbers, put a something on there, and then that wouldn't work. So I'm just like, man, somebody got to tell me the finesse game and what it is that they are doing, because everything that they running with, I did it. Okay, son sitting on the floor on a carpet and she pretty. Bitch, I can sit on the floor on my carpet and I'll be pretty too. But I ain't getting 12,000 likes. I ain't getting 12,000 views. So I'm just like, it ain't a white, a black, or a light skin thing. Why? Because they all are these colors. So I'm not a profiling person. So I know it's not that. So it's like, it's got to be something. But I can't be the only person that see it. I cannot be the only one that see it. And a lot of people be scared, and I don't even be knowing why people be scared to really speak their mind. Because then I just put a title up like yesterday. So I get mad demotions on YouTube when I cuss. If I say one freaking cuss word, my revenue drops every 2 notches. So if I say one cuss word, they'll drown my revenue down. They'll drop it 2. So if my revenue is 1.8 and I say one cuss word, I get a demotion. So my revenue will drop at 1.8. It'll be 1.6. It'll go down 2 notches. Every cuss word that I say, it'll drop my revenue. So I stopped cussing. But then I looked at Katoya, and I'm gonna just say Katoya last night when I rolled past her. Son was over there cussing like crazy, and I'm just like, man, I know she get paid from YouTube. Why? Because she told me she get paid. She told us that she get paid from YouTube, and it's no shade because I like the girl. I like some of her content, but I just be like, man, so I get mad strikes against my channel. Get mad strikes against my channel. First off, for saying one cuss word. Anything that I say over here, and I'm just like, man, little old me ain't really got no following, no nothing like that. I mean, I'm doing okay, but no following. Okay. So just take what resonates, y'all, and leave what doesn't. Hold on, y'all. I got the wrong person. So just take what resonates here and leave what does not, for those who are dealing with the same thing. I just had to say that because everybody not dealing with the same thing. Because I'm not somebody that actually make up the story. I'm not going to get on there and feed you nothing, because this is my thing. When I get on here, I'm very real in what it is that I do. Why? Because it depends. It's a matter of sometimes life and death, depending on your situation. So I'm never going to feed you gas. Why? Because I don't want nobody to gas my head up. I don't want nobody to lie about my family. I don't want somebody to lie that I'm about to get rich tomorrow and then I don't get rich. The thing that be killing me is I really give y'all time frames, and that's why I had to stop, and then I went back into doing it because a lot of people were asking me. These people, these readers that get out here and tell you this is about to happen 48 hours right before it happens, 72 hours right before it starts. Oh my God, it's going to happen in 2 days. It's going to happen in 24 hours. And then I'll go back to their readings. Ain't nobody sending confirmations about nothing happened in 24 hours. Nothing happened in 72 hours. Why could they still be back in the chat? Talking about I love you. So I'm like, sometimes I'd be like, man, is this bots or something? Is it bots? Because, or they just really doing it for fame and fortune and money. Because what you say is not accurate. It's not accurate. Because your confirmations will come in your chat. I am a big person that does like, if I'm going to a place to eat, I'm looking at reviews. So if I'm looking at you for a reader, I'm all up in your chat looking for reviews and confirmation about it's all about to happen in 72 hours. It's about to happen in 24 hours. So I'm in your chat looking for the confirmations about people saying, yeah, it actually happened in 24 hours. It actually happened in 72 hours. Oh my God, you're seeing this message 72 hours before it started, before it happens, before it all happens. Well, before all what happens? Before we do this again and come back and you say the same thing again? Now we 5 years in it and you still saying, oh my God, it's going to happen in 72 hours and it all begins. Well, what is beginning? we didn't recycle. Okay, another year came, and you can't go past 10 and 0. So this is a new beginning. So we done reset the clock for you to tell me the same thing again. Wait a minute. Don't none of that make sense. We might as well all be at Club Shay and talk about this or listen, because this is a show. This is a sitcom or something here. Then the comments. Thank you, because I was just ready to go there, Zoe. Then the comments are paid for. Some of them be talking about manifesting this. Oh my God, my life didn't change. Y'all see me block these people off the break. Y'all see me brought these people off the break. Any Indian person that get in here or whoever they might be, Cambodian, colored, black, white, Cambodian, it don't even matter. They get in my chat and they'll say, I couldn't do anything until I read this book what Anna Nicole did, and it changed my manifestation. Block. Then you got the bots that are sex symbols, the girls with the boobies. Oh, I love you. And then you go look at another person's comments, and then the same bot is in there. This is how I knew it was a bot, because it be the same bot with itties out. And sending the same thing. So now I'm like, maybe they are paying for like comments, because remember, I took pictures and a lot of my subs here showed y'all where my comments disappeared from my live chats, from my subs, and they went to another reader, and I reported to YouTube about my face and another reader and my subs. If Ezekiel in here, Ezekiel, one of them, they converted my subs and their comments from my live chat and put on another reader page from my live chat, like in front of me. Like, seeing is believing. So I synced it from my own eyes in front of me. Like, I synced it. Like, you really took my comments from out my live while I'm on live and put it on your live. So I had to screen record and take pictures to tell YouTube, even though YouTube talking about they don't see no problem. This is how I know YouTube bogus and corrupt in some way, because YouTube gonna tell me, and I got the email to this day. YouTube emailed me back, said that there's no privacy breach, there's no problems, we don't see no issue. They can use Cierra face and they can use my name. And that's why this is crazy. This is why we had to go report it to the feds, because YouTube said a reader using my face, my real name, what you see is my real name. So using my face and my real name, YouTube says it's not a privacy breach. Well, on my license, it says Cierra Win. So anybody using my name on here, that is my intellectual property for real. So how is that not a privacy breach if on my license, and I was born Cierra C Win, how is it okay? And then my business is registered to Cierra C Win, and Governor Kemp had to sign off on my businesses. How is it okay and it's not a privacy breach if this is my legit business and my name and my intellectual property that they're using? You said no. You call on God. This is from God, girl. What? Who are you talking about? Somebody stealing my stuff is from God. Now I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna wait till you get back in here, Chris Hart, and say what you're saying, because maybe I caught a message at the end. Because no, I call on God about me. Somebody stealing my real name and business is God's doing. That's not God's doing. That's absurd. That's stealing. That is taking from somebody who actually works. So I don't know. Maybe I caught your message wrong, but that's weird. You said no, you call on God. I pray every single day. And for 6 years, God ain't changed none of this. For 6 years and for 14 years, they stole my other page, my Oshun's house. For 14 years, I've been on here. And I pray every day. And I got so much faith in God every single day. And I tell that and I share that to y'all every single day. So I don't know. That don't make sense. And maybe I misread what you're saying. But that don't make no sense. About, no, you give it to God. Wait, I already did. That's why I let bygones be bygones when they stole my Oshun's house. And then got on here and read it verbatim as if I gave them my journals. And I can tell you several readers right now, Egyptian something, and that's all I'm gonna say, because I ain't gotta say their names because there's a lot of Egyptian, Egyptian this, but read my stuff verbatim as if I took my journal, wrote it, and gave it to them, and they presented it as they own. This ain't no cap. This is very real. So at this point, I done gave it to God, but I only got on here to say, like, how are you able to do this? How are you doing this? How are you really on here? I'm blocking readers left and right. I put don't recommend them. T Energy, I ain't gonna say her full name. The one with the orange hair, whatever it is. I block her daily. I block a lot of readers daily. Daily. Because I don't want to hear it. So that's why I don't listen to a lot of readers at all anymore. But occasionally I'll go and look to see if it's something that I need to work on my side from their channel. And I see there's nothing that I need to. Because some of them talking out the side of their neck. They cussing like crazy. A lot of things that people tell me, because people get in here on the chat and say, well, Cierra, you need to not cuss. You need to not do this. You need to not do that. So I take that and I utilize it so I don't cuss. And then I'll go listen to another reader and they talking out the side of their neck. And I'll be like, wait a minute. And then I get sanctioned here on YouTube. So I don't know. And then I see that the people that I see in the chats, oh man, look, I see y'all that be in these people chats. I see y'all in here. Y'all in here right now. A couple of them right here in my chat right now. And then the funny thing is, the ones that I see in these other readers' chat, they over here in my chat praising me right now, talking about some XYZ. I ain't gonna say what you saying. But you be over there sending love, hearts, roses. Y'all be sending love. Go ahead, sis. You be sending her roses, telling her you love her. I love you, princess, and I love you, queen. But wait, you over here telling me the same thing. You right here in my chat. You be right here in my same chat. So that's the weird thing to me. It's like, sorry y'all, I had to do that right quick. Because my phone here got stuck. I was trying to block somebody. Okay. Because some things I ain't got time for it. But y'all, that's all I had to say, because nobody really giving me no input about it, other than everybody saying the same thing that I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's game to it. I'm a butcher, baby. So everybody's saying really the same thing. Some people saying the same thing, like, man, it's game. Everybody be talking in riddles, talking in circles. That's all I see, y'all. They be one after the other. Okay? One after the other. But this story about the one storyline that's circulating right now is your story broke my heart. Now, how many readers gonna say the same line for you to realize that your story did not really break this person's heart? Why? Because it's a 30 million readers saying the same line verbatim. So that means I really did not feel your pain. I just saw a title that was bussing and I was making, or I'm a part of this group here that was utilizing this line. And so I only did it for the money now. That means I only did it for the money, because why on earth would somebody here actually use the same line tag? If you really cared about your subs and your members, why you running the same title? You would do something on your own. I'm a leader, not a follower. So everything that you see me drop, it might not make the sense. My titles might not make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. Why? Because I'm channeling. And so when I put something in there, I'm channeling. Sometimes I might tell ChatGPT to fix my title. Like if I get a title, like a channel, and it really don't make all the way sense, I might go on ChatGPT and say, generate a title off of the words that I put in, off of my cards or something. Not what somebody else did. I'll say generate off of my words and make me a title from what I put in, not off of me taking a screenshot, downloading somebody else's reading, because a lot of them are downloading other people's readings. That's why I turned off the downloading feature, so you can't download my features. But now they're going so far as to screen record, and so now I screen record, I take it to AI, and I get them to break it down, and I get a script written. And now I'm reading you the script, but flipping cards. And then some of them flip cards and don't even be having the meaning of the cards. Because some readers, I done set in, the card don't match what they be saying. And I'm like, wait a minute. That ain't even what the card means. Even if you break it down in your own words, that's not what the card means. So it'd be weird, y'all. I'm up and out of here, y'all. But I had to put it out here. And a lot of people saying the same thing. Is doing it. Exactly. That's why they steal our-ish. And then act like we copy them. Exactly. I ain't never copying nobody. Because for one, y'all know I ain't copying nobody. Because I'm probably one of the readers that always saying something about something. And people don't like it. Cut my mouth. Yeah, I'm going to keep on saying it. Yup. Every time I see it, every time I get a reader for another reader and a download, they say, hey, son copying you, I'm going to get on here and do the reading. And those readers that are the ones that's copying, they don't like when I get on here and say, this seer copying you or this tarot reader copying you. They don't like it because they be the main ones that's taking from you. But I get on here and I'm going to tell you all the time. Now, hey, that might be some reasons why I don't get no love on here is because I'm telling on other people, but I'm not exactly telling on them. I'm just telling the download that I'm getting. So if the shoe fit or the glove is fit, then you must wear it. And if it don't, then you must quit. So half the time I'm like, okay, then maybe I am making a lot of sense, because the more truth I tell, the more I get demoted. I can see they be on here smoking big blunts. They be doing readings, smoking blunts. They be over here drinking wine, liquor, doing readings. And I'm just like, wait a minute. I done read all the stuff on YouTube. I don't do none of this. But soon as I go to fix my lip, if I was smoking again, the smoker L on here, notification. I'm flagged. Because it happened. Now I got a flag on YouTube for inappropriate, and that my reading or my live is not suitable for ads or people. See, these are the things that I actually get. YouTube will send me, like, if I say a cuss word, if I do something back in the day, I'll get a notification saying, I'm smoking a cigarette, I'm doing this, that my live is not suitable for ads. It's not suitable for everybody. My content is not good for everybody. And I'm just like, man, look at all these readers doing exactly what it is that I am saying. I'm new over here, but I've noticed the same things you're talking about. Thank you so much, DSG. Thank you. I'm glad somebody else said that they're seeing the same thing, because I know it is not just me. And you say, and they kick us off your lives too. And then they kick people off my lives. So I'm just like, man, yeah, Lisa said the same thing too. I remember you said that at the beginning. I'm just like, nobody's saying this. And then people forget that YouTube got the algorithm so sold up that I can see the pages y'all go to. I see the readers. And that's the crazy thing. It's because I get the notification, I get it in my algorithm about the pages that my subs and my members go to. And so I go to the pages that my subs, because it say my subs frequent. So it says the ones that y'all frequent. That means y'all go every day. Some of y'all go every day. And so I'll go look. And I'll be like, man, you on my reading sweating me. Then I can give you a date, a time, a state. And you go over there and hear 10 minutes of a reading. And y'all praise them. And I'm just like, oh God, it's so crazy. But I gotta go, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here, but I just had to share that. I just had to get it off my chest. It's everything you are saying, along with cyber alchemy and techno divination. Yes, Aaron said yes, YouTube actually shows us who y'all go see, who you frequent. So I get it in algorithm. When I go check my algorithm, I am able to see who my members and my subs go frequent. And those are the ones who, what it says that those are like my competition, or like it says something like that. Like it says like something here. I forgot the word that it uses, but it's sort of like that. Who I'm like up against, and I'm just like, man, I ain't up against nobody. But YouTube really be putting you like up against people, because it shows you right in your algorithm, like your competitors or your something like that. I forgot. And Bid IQ do the same thing. Bid IQ and YouTube do the same two things, and because I got both of them. I got Bid IQ along with YouTube, and they tell you who is like your competition or something like that. It's really weird. But hey, that's what it tells on y'all. Okay, for a lot of people here, it tells you. And it's like you putting people in competition that where there's no competition. So hey, yo, I gotta go, y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I know they're gonna blast this video. I know a lot of people are gonna blast this live here. So what I'm gonna do is turn off the comments. Why? Because I ain't gotta listen to. You know what? No, I'm gonna leave them on. I'm gonna leave them alone because I don't really care. I really don't. But y'all have a great night. But I just really had to. You said 2 signs going around sabotaging reads. You said 2 signs. 2 signs going around sabotaging reads. What'd you say, Daddy? Well, the higher they get, the longer the downfall when the truth prevails. I know that's right. But yeah, they really out here going up in numbers. I really wanted to say some of their names, but I know a lot of these readers get tired of me saying their names. Because that might be a reading. That might be a reason why I took some L's, because I just said a lot of reader names on here. Why? Because I done caught them. You should not be doing what you're doing. I'll see y'all soon. Mwah. I love you too, Aaron. I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great night. You said 2 groups. Oh, okay. I haven't watched many recently. Good night, y'all. But yeah, it's a lot of them on here. Don't worry, you ain't gotta look too far, because as soon as my video circulate, it'll be one of those readers. And then I'll get the notification in my algorithm that, hey, half of my subs then went over there and were praising them. And then I'll go over there and look in the chat and half of my subs up in there. Go ahead, girl. You the truth, girl. You the truth. And ain't saying that because that's what y'all be saying. Like the females on here, like some of the females, I go see other female readers. Girl, you the truth. You ain't nothing but the truth, girl. Every time you get on here, you the truth. And I love you for speaking the truth. Oh.
Yeah, you see.
Okay. Okay, girl. All right, y'all. We got to get up out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Have a great night, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? Love and light, and love you guys. Outie.